In ancient China, there is a semi-god. He has 2 pairs of eyes by the legends. The upper pairs of eyes, he can see whatever happened in heaven. Or say, put in a kind of modern term, he can see things in different dimensions, not just in this 3 dimensions. And the lower pair of eyes can see whatever here in this dimension, in this world. So he compare whatever in heaven or the other dimension to whatever can be seen in this dimension and generate a system called a Chinese character based on the picture, but not just picture, not just the form. As a combination of 3 unity, the picture, the form of a character, form and the pronunciation, which is phonetic. This is called pictographic. And phonetic, the sound or the pronunciation. And the third thing is the meaning, is ideographic. These 3 things are always together in Chinese character. There's a misconception in a lot of scholars' mind. Chinese character is only pictographic. It's just a picture. No, it's 3 unity. Pictographic, phonetic, and ideographic. Always 3 things together. And it is invented by a group of semi-god. He is one of them, a representative called Cāng Jié. He invented Chinese character. And this stone tablet is a big one, still in Shanxi, China. And until today, nobody actually unlocked the meaning of all these characters. By legend, said this is the original form of a Chinese character. You compare whatever of the happened there and whatever can be seen here, link them together, and generate this Chinese character or Chinese language system, which is 3-unit system. You are scholar specialized on this, or you are a student, you want to learn more about this, you are more than welcome to discuss with me. So when by legends or the record in the history back in 2,000 years ago, that said when Cāng Jié invents the character, when he achieved the whole thing, finished the whole job, there's a rain, but it's non-ordinary rain. It's a rain of grain. So I put the translation here. As Cāng Jié, that's the semi-god or the man's name, created the written word, the whole Chinese character. The sky rained the grain, and the spirits actually talking about some of the divinity in heaven or in other dimension, or including ghosts in other dimension. They all cried out throughout the night. Maybe they're touched too much. And maybe they're kind of jealous. Why? Because ancient Chinese people believe when people are taught to recognize, taught to use Chinese characters, human society get into a different era that is called civilization. That is called Chinese civilization. Chinese civilization or Chinese culture has a very special characteristic, which is called 天人合一. It's the man always can go back to heaven. When you cultivate, abide by, number one has a deeper meaning called Tao. So Chinese people believe in higher beings called the Tao from the very beginning. So some of the sinologists say, okay, Chinese culture is an atheism culture. No, it's wrong. You believe it or don't believe, you agree or not agree. If you go back to the origin of China, all the record of literatures, you will agree with me. So that's how all these spirits, including ghosts, cry out, because they are touched that there's a path for human to go back to heaven by learning Chinese characters. Isn't it a beautiful legend or beautiful story? All right, everybody got a chance. If you learn Chinese character, you learn how to recognize, read, how to write, and then you got a chance to cultivate Tao, which is this, the big way. All right. So why is connected to 古语, connected to the grain rain, this solar term? Because in 2010, and UN named the day each year, the day April 20th, the day of UN Chinese Language Day. That's the day that year, the date of the grain rain, but based on Chinese traditional calendar. The grain rain day could be 19th, could be 20th, could be 21st. But that year, 2010, the grain rain day is 20th. So the UN named that day every year as a Chinese language day because they linked this grain rain day with when Cāng Jié invented character, the green rain falling down from the sky, from the heaven. So you see the legend meet the contemporary world.